David, what did you think of the special unit a way back?
Well, I was really lucky because Giles Havergal, who was the artistic director of the Citizens Theatre, where I was a member for 10 years, he was invited along as part of the arts therapy. And this was in the very, very early days. I think it was the first year of the unit. And it was just an extraordinary experience walking in. You couldn't tell who were the screws, who were the cons. You just had a warm welcome. It was creative, an amazingly creative environment in there. And I was an official visitor to the special unit. I used to take rehearsals up there. We made films in there. We put on events in there. Just to see the transformation in these individuals and coming out and finding their creative expression was just thrilling to be part of.
No, I think it's, and obviously we've had you on the podcast before and we've spoke about that, and we'll go into it in more detail. But thanks for that, David. What about yourself, Tommy? What were you? When you were kind of involved a wee bit as well with the special unit?
Sean, my involvement with the special unit specifically arose from a protest that we did over in George Square. During the anti-poll tax campaign, one of the things that the government decided to do was they were going to withdraw people's benefits. They were going to cut their benefits. So anybody that was on benefits who wasn't paying the poll tax was to get less money. And we found that appalling because benefits is already poverty level. So to take more money off somebody that's already in poverty is just shocking, obscene. So we decided to set up camp in George Square, and we set up tents and we organised a 7-day hunger strike. So we went hunger strike, just water. We'd taken medical advice and all that, so we weren't daft about it, but we had wee electrolyte stuff that we were allowed to drink for 7 days. And the whole thing was to highlight what the government was doing to people via the poll tax. And we collected 14,500 signatures in the 7 days that we were there. We stayed for a whole week. And while we were there, Johnny Steele come down to visit us, and he wanted to donate a sculpture that he'd done while he was in the unit. And it was a sculpture that depicted struggle. And he was moved by the fact that we were doing something, and he wanted to contribute to what we had done. As part of that, we got an invitation by Tam and Joe to go and visit the special unit, and we went